light deck builder. And for once, it's literal, man. For once, it's literal. It's a rogue light in which you make a deck by building it. It might be loud because I didn't turn it down at all. Let me see. Yeah, it's on 100. That's as loud as it gets. It's about as loud as anything has ever been. Oh, and it's a little menacing too. I am husband. We are improving home. You build the deck, you will get money. I have $4. I guess we'll go to the store. I feel like a hammer would kind of go crazy. Or a bulb. I guess I'll look at husband. Okay, I guess I'll go build the deck, man. It's right there. We're gonna need the nail right here, obviously. Oh no. Wait, I'm kind of awesome at it actually. Someone told me this was actually hard. It seems to be the easiest game of all time. First you gotta get the hammer up, and then... Sorry. Show of hands in chat, how many people have actually smashed their finger with a hammer? As another way of phrasing this question, how many people in chat have used a hammer? It hurts, man, but it is one of the most cartoon ways to hurt yourself. Can somebody tell me why I'm just getting okays? Like, these are dynamite swings. Minus $1? So far, so good. Finish one plank. I got $7. Perfect nail streak counter still at 0. You gotta hit it harder. Okay, hit it harder. I don't know if I can hit it any harder, man. Oh, apparently I can. Please use W or S to traverse the plank. Okay, I'll use W. I'm a different kind of beast that way. Right there, please. That plank actually cost me money. So this is a scam. There's no roguelike or deck building. No disrespect. Are you watching the stream? It certainly has deck building. We don't know yet if it has roguelike, but it definitely has deck building. He's lucky. That one would have taken a thumbnail off. And building a deck seems like easy as hell. Perfect gives you $1. Okay, I'm going to the moon, man. Oh, is it? I get what you're talking. I get what you're saying. Home improvement era? Well, sorry. Sorry to myself for that one. Oh, I see the light is a rogue. It's a roguish light because it keeps going out. Morrissey was crazy for that one, man. Obviously, he never saw this light. It goes out all the damn time. I'm not a home improvement guy. I am improving my home, but not by, like, renovating it. I'm improving it by buying, like, aesthetically minded coffee table books that I look at maybe 90 minutes a week while I'm in my living room. Hold on. What have I done? The coffee table book again? Saw a lot of great coffee table books in the UK, but I didn't want to bring them back, man. I also got to figure out what coffee table book I want. Because it seems like half the coffee table books are like a history of Christian Louboutin designs. And I'm like, I don't think that's for me. I think I might be more like product box design throughout the 20th century coded. I might be more like that. If you hit the bugs, you get extra money. Okay, fucking Michael Ironsides from Starship Troopers. You know that was a satire, right? Oh, yeah. You thought Starfleet Command were the good guys. Okay, maybe give it another watch, buddy. Put that shit right there. Is this all you do? Okay, wait. Oh, a guy 3 seconds after being born. Oh, so breathing and synthesizing glucose into ATP. Is this all you do? Yeah, buddy, get used to it. You're gonna be here for a while, hopefully. Stop distracting me. The bugs killed millions. You believe they did that shit in Buenos Aires? You literally, you might need to watch a video essay or two, and it pains me to say that to anybody. I wouldn't put that evil on the average person. Have you seen the coat Neil Patrick Harris is wearing, dude? Get him. Go bottom top on the next plank. Top, bottom, top, okay. Has anyone ever done a joke like that before? Show's getting so crazy these days. Just last night I was watching America's Next Top Bottom. Anyone ever, am I the first person to come up with this, or has this been said before? That was a lucky one, too. Top to bottom on the next one. Top to bottom. Well, great idea, numbnuts. Got any other pearls of wisdom for me? Way to go. Way to go, man! I got an ender pearl. Calling him Steve, man. Calling him Steve the way he's got an ender pearl. Can you go X on it? I mean, yeah, but it's gonna fuck up my efficiency. Something fierce. I'm getting a feel for it now. I'm getting a feel for it. Two nails left. Yeah, but this is just like beating mom. We still got mom's heart. The end. The end. Perfect nails 0, perfect hits 7. Okay, hits 214. Embarrassing. But 39 bucks and $3 of capital gains, man. I'm husband. You are building that. Go to the store. Okay. Improve hand and hand technique. Easier perfects. For 10 bucks, that's a given, man. Oh my god, the next one's 200. Improved nails, easier to hit more deviant nails. I can't afford that. Better plank. Better hammer. Bugs more valuable and easier to flatten. That's pretty cheap. Stocks, index funds, mostly low risk, make money passively. Now we're freaking talking, man. Now we're talking. That didn't seem any easier. It seems equally impossible. Can your character fly or something? Oh, get the bug! Stop typing shit in the chat. You distracted me from getting the cockroach, man. This is my second account. The first one got banned doing a bit in Dan's chat. What should I do with this one? Well, this one's probably cooked based on what you just wrote. I think that the Twitch AI is going to find that, and they're going to cause some problems for you. But can you, before you go, can you tell me what bit you did that got you banned in dance chat? I'm always curious. I'm in the rhythm now. I'm waiting! Asked him a Big Brother question about a season he was not on. I think you're lying. I don't think you would get banned for that. Being racist and sexist is a bit. Wrong website. I think there's another streaming website that's for that. Actually, I think maybe all the other ones are for that. Now that I think about it. Except maybe YouTube. It seems like YouTube chat is mostly like, where you... What the hell is this, man? I've been looking for you. 1 second, I was about to make a good joke. The YouTube chat is like, where you go to like watch a stream, and then chat is like every 3 minutes somebody just types God is good or something like that. Huge. That's so real. I don't know, man. People just love typing like God is good, folded hands emoji, and like video game streams on YouTube chat for some reason. More power to them, I guess. What is this? I need you to just smack me with that thing. It's the Corey nail. Damn! Bring that one back, man. Bring that one back. That's true of Jesus stuff. I will say, went into a lot of churches when we were in Europe because they got lots of good stuff. Paintings, cool architecture, old books, etc., etc. We were in one in England, and there was another dude in there who was clearly an American tourist, and he was wearing a shirt that said, "Ask me about Jesus Christ." And I just said, man... I mean, like, wearing a jersey to a sporting event, that's like where you wear the jersey. But wearing a shirt, a Jesus-themed shirt to church seems crazy to me. This seems like you're trying too hard. Also saw another, there was an old dude on the cruise and he was wearing a shirt. I think it's very like Facebook coded. The shirt was like, it had like a growling animal on it or something. And it said, "It's not where you walk, it's who you walk with." And then on the back of the shirt was like a beach and there was one set of footprints in the sand, which I think is coded for walking with Jesus, but Jesus is carrying you. Like, that's when Jesus is carrying you. But I don't really know what's going on with it. I'd love to know. What rank is he? I can't say what I was about to say. My bad, y'all. We respect Jesus here. My favorite piece of internet Jesus iconography is the one where the dude is shooting up heroin into Jesus' arm. That one is really... You could tell the artist was impassioned when they made it, but the... like, damn, Jesus, slow down a little bit, dude. You gotta take a break. Chill. All right, another perfect. That's my favorite nail right there. This is kind of a Jesus-coded game. Well, no. Was Jesus a carpenter or just Joseph? He was. I don't even want to say this, but kind of ironic, right? Is that why they did that shit to him? Was it like they were trying to get like some poetic justice or something like that? That's fucked up, man. We take those. Nah, they were just doing that back then. I'll go ahead and say it. I'm an atheist, but they shouldn't have done that to anybody. That's too far. What would they do to you? I don't know, man. I just don't even want to think about it. I'm pretty sure, like, if I lived in the time of the French Revolution, I'm pretty sure I'd say something wrong and get my head chopped off in public. Damn! I definitely think the highest... Obviously, the most likely way I'm going to die is probably heart disease. And then number 2 is probably some form of cancer. And number 3 would be like a stroke. Number 4, I think if shit really pops off, I feel like I'm a good guy, but I think it's so easy for a mob to be like, let's get him. I genuinely feel like if there was a situation where, like, I was in a riot, I'm just, at any point, I'm just one dude away from getting killed. I'm just like, there he is! And like, nobody's even like, the mob has fully entered mob mentality, and they've stopped listening to reason. So like, I can't, there's nothing I could do. I can't Chris Pratt them. I can't go like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And it is like, I think that the worst way to die, speaking of like the manner of death, is, well, like, you're being killed, everybody's going, yes! Yes! This is awesome! We've abandoned our humanity completely! Yes! We're doing a good thing! And in my head, I gotta be like, it's not a good thing, I'm a good guy! I'm a good guy! You're killing a good guy! That would be pretty bad. I wouldn't be a fan of that. It was much better. 2 perfect nails, man. The way you use your hammer is incredible to see. I would like to see you use it some more. Go outside and build me a deck using your hammer and nails and some planks. It's gotta be better hammer, man. Oh, but adds cash plank value. Let's go hammer first. Let's go build this deck. $1 million to escape. Good bit rate types of torture. I have horrible news for you. I've already done that, and I thought I was built different, and it turns out I'm not. It sucked so much ass. It was horrible. Oh, here we go. This guy was the whole reason I'm playing the game, by the way. When I saw this alien doing this in the trailer, I was like, I gotta do that. I gotta play this. Huge. I still haven't watched because it looked depressing. But turns out, like, it's kind of funny for like 10 minutes to be like, I'd rather get my head chopped off than get electrocuted. But when you really get down to it, you're like, eaten alive is pretty bad. Is it worse than boiling? I don't think man was meant to ponder such things, to be honest. And people were begging for it to stop the whole time. And I was like, I can't. That would be dishonest. We take those. What? I'm broke, man! The glass only responds to perfect hits? Oh, you gotta hit him lighter. Oh, no. Of course you gotta hit him lighter. Makes perfect sense. I did see the video of me and Nice Nature making the same expressions. But the That was the one thing I've seen on social media because my wife showed it to me. And I was like, damn, they're still fucking with me on Twitter. Feels good, I guess. Got some holdouts. Here. Tips on dealing with a folded sheet. You gotta have a chin. If you got a chin, a folded sheet ain't nothing but a peanut. Gotta get in the rhythm, man. That picture of the lady with the huge ass, and they reference NL's head. Can I get an X cancel link stat, please? Can I get a an X cancel link? Urgently, please. I'm not gonna click on it now, but maybe. It's on Reddit. I don't go to Reddit anymore. They talk about me too much. It gets me in my own head. It freaks me out. Maybe they'll report on that shit in the Globe and Mail or the Tyee. They're gonna write an article about it in the Tyee or on Defector maybe. That pic is why I'm here. You must be disappointed, man. You should go to, like, her stream, I think. Boom! 5 booms is perfect, man. You talking about cigarettes made me think the tobacco industry might be the greatest industry ever. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't even say this, but, like, I feel like I can say it because millennials were the generation that, like, killed smoking, and then you guys brought it back for some reason. Just to look cool, even though it doesn't look cool. But cigarettes must be awesome. Because everybody knows that they kill you, but a lot of people still smoke them. And I get that they're addictive, but at the same time, it must feel awesome to, like, be addicted to something and then get the thing that you're addicted to. I don't get the appeal, but that's because, like, I'm not addicted to them. I'm sure if I was addicted to them, I would be like, damn, that would be awesome right now. Try it out? No, I'm a millennial. We're not allowed to smoke. I'm from a generation where we still had, like, trust in institutions. That worked out great. Well, it could be worse. I got no quarrel with the doctors who told us cigarettes were bad for us. I mean, have you seen The Insider? The movie is straight gas, man. Perhaps the most underrated Al Pacino performance. Great film. And the dude who plays the Southern lawyer, oh man. I think this was a shit deck, if I'm being honest. Can I... How do I get him? How do I get him? Can't get him. Can't get him. Can't get him. What is this? I will pay you to treat me tenderly. Wait, maybe I've been hitting it too hard this whole time, man. 80 bucks! Everyone's allowed to have 2 to 3 vices. I have to disagree with you a little bit. I think you're allowed to have two vices, but some vices take up a double slot. I know there's some people out there who are probably like 15 that are like, I have no vices. Yeah, because you don't have any responsibilities, like no disrespect. Plus you probably do. You probably just don't see it as a vice yet because it's not caffeine, alcohol, or drugs, or gambling. But you probably got like sloth. Sloth is a bit of a vice. Is diet soda a vice? Not a vice. Maybe if you drank, I would say if you drank like 4+ a day, maybe 3+ a day, you might call that a vice. Full sugar soda is a vice. Caffeine is a vice. Well, like, so now I'm getting outed because I'm building it so it's not a vice for me. I don't think 1 cup of coffee a day is a vice. There's no way, like, you're going to give the same inventory slots to 1 cup of coffee a day as you are to habitual drinking. There's no way. 1 cup of coffee a day is like a 1 square slot in your vice inventory, and a habitual drinker is like, it's shaped like a zigzag. Like it's tough to get the rest of the shit in your life to fit with it. What about 3 cups? Okay, 1 cup is a 1 square. 2 cups is a 2x1. 3+ becomes a 2x2. It becomes a 4-banger in your inventory. Coffee is a cigarette that doesn't taste as good but isn't bad for you. Well, then it's not a vice. That's just liquid. That's not a vice. Like, there's no spiritual toll paid for drinking a cup of coffee then. It's still bad for you? Source? Banjo Mike, source? Stains your teeth? Use a straw. Casual sex? Not a vice unless you're not safe with it. There's no spiritual muddying as a result of that. That's not a vice. As long as you're being safe, it's not a vice. I think we're running into a problem where you guys are now thinking that anything that you're jealous of is a vice. A vice is something that is bad for you long term, but feels good to indulge in the short term. So coffee? I don't think coffee is bad for you long term, man. And don't hit me with some shit like everybody who's ever drank a cup of coffee has died eventually, okay? That's not true. I'm still sitting here. Okay, $208. We need new plank. That's a given. Better nails. Should have done to the index funds, man. What's wrong with me? I could have gotten the bug. I could have easily gotten the bug. Coke Zero, bigger vice than coffee? No. Neither of them are a vice, unless you consume too much of them. I don't understand. You have to make an argument. You have to make a case that they're vices. Something that tastes good is not a vice unless it's objectively bad for you. Soda is responsible for obesity? Not diet soda. I'm looking snatched right now. I hate to brag. I'm just being real with you. That's the thing. Processed meats, unfortunately, I know you're going to plug your ears, and I love them too. It's a vice. Because we know that shit's not good. Stop telling me. I know it's like a fucking Tony's basilisk. I apologize. But we need to be honest. If we're going to be pro-science here, We need to be pro-science even when the science pisses us off. We shouldn't be eating the cold cuts anymore, now that we know what we know, man. But if that's a vice, we're gonna have to expand our backpack a little bit. I stopped eating deli meat after that stream. That makes up for the person that's definitely gonna die, because I said some pain is normal. You don't have to go to the doctor just because your organs feel bad. But they legally, here's the thing, we can be honest here. On the internet, if you Google, hey, my tummy hurts, what should I do? They legally have to tell you to go to the doctor, because if they don't, you might sue them. You might be like, Google, I didn't realize I had internal bleeding because Google said some pain is normal. But take it from a dude who's been on the planet for 36 years. Sometimes things just hurt a little bit. If you wake up and a muscle hurts a little bit, that's nothing. You don't even have to Google that. If you wake up and there's some kind of like generalized pain in your abdomen, depending on how bad it is, I'm like, you're gonna hate me for saying doctors are crashing out right now, but they should be seeing their patients. Right now their patients are sitting in the hospital gown on that fuck ass roll of like butcher's paper, while the doctor is on Facebook and watching my stream. So they're crashing out saying, please don't say this, it's going to harm people. But sometimes you just wake up and stuff hurts a little bit, and then like 2 days later it doesn't hurt. And if they really wanted to treat me, they wouldn't be like, okay, our next appointment is like the second week of November. They'd be like, you got to get your ass into the doctor's office like right now. Most pain that you have will go away. If it doesn't go away, you will wish you had gone to the doctor earlier, though. You take those. It does piss me off when myself or my wife has chest pain, though, because it would be so nice to just be like, let's chance it, but you really can't, because if it goes wrong, you're like, well, here we go, like, you just never know. That's the one that I'm with Google on. If your chest hurts, you gotta go to the ER. Pissing me off. And 99% of the time, they do talk to you like you're stupid. They're like, did you eat spicy food? We've done all the tests. Your heart looks awesome. It's the best heart we've ever seen. Did you have a milkshake today? Man, fuck you. I've been here for 6 hours. Don't condescend to me. Boom. Feels so good to say stuff and have like an explosion go off after. You go to the ER when you get a bit of chest pain? No, not me, but if my wife has a bit of chest pain, I'd take her to the ER because we can't chance that. Me? I'll just I'll tough it out. My grandfather did die of a heart attack, though. But he was also over-encumbered in his vice inventory. Food, alcohol, gambling, and infidelity, which I would have to... That's a vice that's really hard to fit when your backpack's full of all the other stuff, too. That dude was like... He looked like one of the Ninja Turtles in Tarkov. Oh, and cigarettes, yes, and cigarettes. That being said... He was a bigger guy, but then he got on the Atkins diet and he lost like 175 pounds. It was crazy, and it pisses me off just thinking about it because dude was eating like dinner for him was like a bunch of bacon with some cheese next to it. Now he did die of a heart attack, so maybe like I was gonna say I got the last laugh, but that's not really how like grief works, but it was a bit like Joey by Bob Dylan. He lost a little weight. He dressed like Jimmy Cagney. And I swear he did look great. Pissing me off, though. Most of you are hitting skip by the time that comes up in the song. That's like 9 minutes in, but... Stop? Stop what? I can't believe you motherfuckers are skipping Joey, but listening to all of... It's nice to spend some time in Mozambique. Pisses me off, man. That felt awesome. I'm skipping every Bob Dylan song? Good, more for me. Yo, limited run Spotify songs. What a sick idea. Imagine if Claro was like, hey, my new song's out on Spotify. It's gonna self-destruct after 10,000 plays. Dude, that would be sick, man. That would be sick. Till people download it? Oh, we don't have the technology yet. We don't have that kind of technology. One day I'm gonna smack the bug, man. People don't know how to download music in 2025? I hear that, Jay. Kids these days, they couldn't handle the streets that we grew up in, man. Downloading some shit off Napster. You want to find Chop Suey by System of a Down? You gotta type in System of a Down self-righteous suicide. Nobody put the right tags on that shit. Half the time you open it up, it's one of those fucking videos that screams at you. Huge. The Beatles' Teenage Wasteland, my favorite. He's the GOAT, man. This is what it's all about. The Matrix lobby scene. Yes, man. I still remember downloading, must have been E3 2003, downloading the entire Halo 2 presentation, which was like 40 minutes long. I had to go to my grandma's house and download it because she had broadband and I didn't, which is fucked up because she lived in the woods. And then after I downloaded it, I had to chill at my grandma's house for like 2 hours, burning it to a CD so I could take it home to my house. Watched it like 100 times. Then Halo 2 comes out, the map's not even in the damn game. They built the shit specifically for E3, man. Pissing me off. Index funds. Look it up. Diamond armor. Full set. I don't know, man. I can't hit bugs, so I don't care. What the hell is this game? We're just building decks, man. Look at that. Kind of a good time. When did you start playing Lord Simulator? I don't get it. Does this sound like Lord? I got a Lord song on the playlist. Yes, it is Royals, but that's the only one I know. She's 1 for 1 in this house. That's like the worst one. On the playlist? No, I got some much worse songs on the playlist. There's some I skip every time. Should really take them off the playlist, but usually by the time I hear them, I'm on the bike, so I'm like, I don't really want to fuck around with it. Huge. Huge. There are times, there's like songs I skip 9 out of 10 times, but the time they hit, they hit. I'm sorry, but like, I'm skipping, I don't know why I put it on the playlist. Cash Plank! I can't finish this conversation. Suffice to say, 90% of the time Detroit Rock City comes on, I'm like, why did I put this on the playlist? I hate this song. 10% of the time, I'm like, you gotta lose your mind to Detroit Rock. Diddly diddly dee dee. Well, this is a scam. $18? The solo hits sometimes. I don't think it does. I don't know why it's on there, but sometimes it comes on like after Highway Star, and it just makes such a nice like 1-2 punch of like guys who want to fuck their car. It's like a little bottle episode of guys who want to have sexual intercourse with their car. Or maybe the car is their girlfriend? I don't know. I've never skipped Bohemian Rhapsody. You might be a Redditor. If you have Bohemian Rhapsody on your workout playlist, you might be a Redditor. That would be good. Jeff Foxworthy Redditor. Jeff Foxworthy fell off so hard. Yeah, he used to be really good. That's sad to hear. I'm really into a lot of his old stuff. Mostly because every now and then I'm like, oh shit, I might be a redneck. And then I gotta run the check. I am smiling at the auto mod message. It is really good. It's not evil. Let me see. You might be a redneck if. Let's see what Jeff Foxworthy was saying. Let's see what he was talking about in 1993. He don't make intro songs like that anymore, man. Give me a second here.
Write the book, You Might Be a Redneck If.
Yep.
In fact, I have to tell you, this summer I was working in Oklahoma. A guy brought one of the books to the show. The book was real beat up. The guy came up to me. He said, sir, he said, I keep this on the back of my toilet. Would you sign it? I said, well, if you'll hold it, I'll sign it.
That's pretty
But
good.
for those of you that may not know if you're a redneck or not, they asked me to do a few to try to help you out. Things like...
It's gonna fuck me up if I hear Jeff Foxworthy talk out of character and he has like a British accent. If he doesn't sound like this, I'm gonna freak out.
if you own a home that is mobile and 14 cars that aren't, you might be a redneck.
He got me, man. He got me, dude. He got me.
If you take your dog for a walk and you both use the tree at the corner.
Nah, I'm not sure. That one's offensive. That's fucked up. You can't be saying that type of shit now. Now play Dane Cook. Got a lot of embarrassing memories in my life. Laughing at the Dane Cook comedy special because the girl I had a crush on put it on in the dorms. Yikes, man. But you know how it is? You can't be the dude, the college freshman who's like, yeah, that was pretty good. Now check out this Tig Notaro set. I didn't even say her name right, man. I fucked it up. Yeah, I get it. You be the type of fish to complain about not getting the bait. That's pretty good, man. That's a good insult. Did you mean it about me, or just like, were you passing me an insult to use on somebody else? Dane Cook said burned into my brain. I only had the misfortune of watching Dane Cook live at Madison Square Garden like maybe 2 times, which is really low for millennials. All I remember is when he says, why is it called a beeline when you run straight at something? This should be called a beeline. And then the camera goes overhead and he walks out to like trace the shape of the letter B. Which is a bit that's really good if you're a bird, but kind of rough if you're, you know, in standing room only below the stage. And then the one where it's like the riffing on, you know you're okay if you get hit by a car, but your shoes stay on. And he was kind of on to something with that. But broadly, I would say I'm not necessarily a huge fan. That's a Reddit meme? Yeah, well, who do you think they stole it from, man? I mean, Dane Cook might not be my favorite comedian, but he clears that whole website for sure. His brother ended up stealing all of his money. Now that's funny! Nah, that's fucked up. But that would be a funny thing to say in response to learning that. But it's a crime. Do people with red hair have red pubes? That's so fucked up, man. Yeah? Even dudes? Why wouldn't they? Oh, literally, well, fuck me for asking questions, I guess. Yeah, even dudes. Oh, that's gotta be embarrassing. Why would it change? I didn't say it should change. I just said, do they? Do bald men have no pubes? I wish, brother. Shit is annoying. Like, they're not using premium hair for that stuff. That is not the best hair that your body can make. Most of that stuff for the average person is going straight to their head. They're sending the dregs down there. The worst hair for sure. I wouldn't even mind if there was like someone's hair from their head in my soup. I'll keep eating that shit, I don't care. But if there's a pube in my soup, I mean, I'm gonna fucking flip out. You gotta wear a hairnet, man. If you're gonna be... The line cook's wearing shorts and he's got a mane like that, you gotta wear a hairnet down there. I do think, though, stop typing pube soup. I understand the argument for cleanliness, but we gotta stop having dudes with beards wear hairnets on their face when they cook stuff. Like, they're already going through a lot, man. Making them wear the hairnet that hangs from your ears and covers your beard is just, it's so demoralizing. The face net, yeah. I don't want beard hair in my soup? Well, yeah, I don't want, like, anybody else in the movie theater, but, like, that's what they built that shit for, man. Life will kill you. That's what it means to go out in public. I think it would be awesome if, like, every store I went into, they were like, everybody out. Northern Lion wants to buy some groceries. Wait a second, this is a great idea. Hold on a second. That was, I was gonna say the best part of COVID, which is not, I don't really want to start with that sentence, but, or start the sentence with that logic, but it was kind of sick that, like, the grocery store got the vibe of, like, an exclusive club. Like, you'd be standing out there with, like, 15 other motherfuckers, and then someone would leave, and security guard at the front would be like, you're like, yes! I didn't even bring any chicks with me. This guy needs to shut up, man. You're right, Kate. This is a sledgehammer, by the way. My hand would be destroyed for sure. I'm still standing 6 feet away from motherfuckers at the grocery store, too. I don't care if the line stretches out to the entrance. Why is this game just sex sounds? Hey, buddy, your penis might be a balloon. Just so you know. Your penis might be one of those balloons that they don't even, like, blow up with their mouth. They put it on the end of, like, a thing, and it goes... One of those. You know what I'm talking about? And if it is, you probably get some buffs and some debuffs. Like, I'm just using generic penis, you know? Plus 0% bonus to fuck all. But, no drawbacks. Balloon? I don't know. It's got some prehensility to it, perhaps. Probably loses a bit of turgor pressure, which might be a bit of a problem, but... I am very precious. Please do not damage me. Oh my god. You circed up? You know it, brother. Not by choice. But I ain't, like, it's not my whole personality or whatever. Done. I'm telling the yard. I already told him, man. I told them to their face. And because I said I'm not circumcised, they didn't throw me off that balcony to die on the roof of the adjacent fresh sliced pizza in Stadium Chinatown SkyTrain station. Which was nice of them, to be honest. That was nice of them. Easier perfects, man. I mean, we gotta, at some point, we gotta get easier perfects. Might as well buy the bugs. Uncut? Buddy, are you paying attention? My shit got sliced off smooth. Like, I don't even know. It might have happened, like, the second after I was born. That might have been my first experience on Earth. Maybe it was a few days later. I have no idea. But they did a pretty good job, to be honest. It's not botched. Kate, don't type. It's not botched. It looks, as far as I'm concerned, it looks normal. It's not botched. But they told me that... Anybody here a Moyle? They told me that how they did it. I wish they never told me how they did it. Apparently the doctor... I'm so sorry for this, but if I have to go through it, you gotta go through it. They told me they, like, tied a string around it really tight so that it cut off the blood flow. And then after that happened, they just sort of, like... I think they, like, put the shit into place, and I don't know if they, like, super glue it or whatever, but it's never come off. I don't know what they do with it, to be honest. The ad saved us? No, I'm not talking about you, Kate. I'm talking about the fact that I was circumcised. I was saying I might not have chosen it for myself, but they didn't botch it. Unless I had, like, a fucking awesome penis before, in which case they screwed me. Because now I've just got, like, a normal one. I guess I would never know, but... I still think it's so crazy to, like, do it to a baby. And then they're like, well, we want to do it before you have a memory of it. And you're like, yeah, but it still probably hurt a lot, man. It probably hurt a lot. And that was a baby. It hurt a baby, man. But they act like it doesn't matter at all because you don't remember it. But it's like, that shit's like it's in your body somewhere, maybe. The goat. The goat. Wait, let me see this. One of my homies is like that. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of the sentence, even if you're not wrong, but... Gray is not bait, Kate, but it only happened once. But I think that there's only two options when it comes to the head of your penis color discussion. People who think it doesn't change color at all are either being disingenuous or they haven't been as sick as I've been. It gets affected a little bit. Even like throughout the day, you know how you can like plus or minus your weight like 5 pounds from your baseline every day based on like water weight and meals and activity level and bowel movements and stuff like that? It's like that, man. It's connected to like blood flow and vasodilation, man. Anyone here like a doctor specifically for the tip of your dick? Can you just tell me I'm right and that everyone else is stupid? The goat. Mine turned gray once and I got scared, but it came back the next day. That's it. It doesn't turn gray and then you've got to like, you know, bleach it or whatever. Like it comes back, man. It comes back. Cash plank. Fuck this. Fuck this. Knowing this game, it probably goes minus, so we better finish it anyway. $0. So close. Took me 13 years to realize I was botched. Yo, chill, you're gonna give me a complex, bro. Mine is not botched. If they made like a game where you are a penis, and this is not a brag at all, because like probably the best cocks would be like the 6th or 7th preset. But I would definitely be the cock that they show you in the character creator, where you would be like, I'm not gonna use that cock. I gotta put like, it's too generic. Gotta put my own spin on it a little bit. At least give it like an earring or something. Like I'm really gonna play this third-person action game as like 6 foot flat white guy with a beard. Come on, no shot. You gotta give him like a purple shirt or something. Give him some kind of aura. We're making mad money. Can you grow a full beard? You should if you can. Beards are over. We're entering a new era of clean shavenness. I'm sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just reading the tea leaves. $1,000, huh? $1,000. It's gotta be plank in hand. I think we had lunch there while we were on vacation, Kate. Brother, it's always been clean-shaven era. You been outside lately? You know what's a huge aura loss? First day in Norway. We were in a fairly small town. I don't know, maybe like 10,000 people. Trying to find a place to eat for lunch. Finally, we found a place. We were like, oh, this looks pretty good. Went in, had an awesome meal. Next day, we were in Norway in a different city. That bitch was a chain restaurant. Motherfucker. Thought it was a charming local establishment, a small business run by locals. Turns out that Norwegian people are like, oh yeah, I used to eat there when I was a kid. Fuck you. We lost so much aura, man. You went to Egan? I did. We did go to Egan, and the fish soup was really good. It was definitely Egan. How do they know? Well, it's Norway. There's probably like 2 chain restaurants. Not to be rude, but like... Also loves going... The Europeans, I hate to contribute to your superiority complex, but there are some times where it's like undeniable. When we bought some candy at like the candy store, and the lady spoke to me in Norwegian, and I said, oh, sorry, I'm a piece of shit. Do you speak English? And then she didn't even go, oh yeah, no problem. She just instantly switched like mid-sentence. She was like, I've recently been given this job and have not yet become acquainted with the point of sale machine. And I said, that's totally fine. What the fuck? I know it's like it's an old joke, but they really do speak English like better than we speak English. I must take action regarding this individual. Now, hit me. It is the time. 2 eggs, 7 eggs, perfect nail streak. But also, I knew I had that shit on because she spoke Norwegian to me first. That's why you don't pack your fucking college football merch on vacation in Europe. Because if you just wear like a normal shirt, they might be like, hey, what are you saying over there? Something like that. Say, you type it in chat. Hey, yeah, there you go. But I do want to say 2 things. Europe, you're fucking up pizza, not Italy. Italy, you stay out of this, okay? Mamma mia, I burned the pizza! Apart from that, in Norway, the pizzas are fucked up. They should not have bananas on them. And, like, they just don't look right. And secondly, in the UK, oh my God. Like, the free refills are one thing. How are you going to argue against cutting the pizza for the customer? Your establishment sells pizza but doesn't have a pizza cutter. You send it out as a whole circle to the customer and they have to cut it themselves with a fork and a knife. That's just stupid. That one doesn't, there's no way that's better for anybody, man. In North America, when you get a pizza, they go, rimp, you're good to go. That's it. Do you not want to cut it yourself? No, man. I want them to use the pizza cutter and go rimp, and then boom, 6 largely symmetrical slices. You don't have knives and forks in North America? Can you just argue honestly? Like, Greece invented rhetoric, not you guys. So I'd like to ask you to talk to me like a human being. Not as like, are North Americans too dainty to use forks and knives? Why don't I bring my own fucking oven to the... Oh, you don't... Yeah, North Americans at their restaurant be like, could you cook me some food, please? Yeah, I'm at a restaurant, man! What are you talking about? Bring my own oven to the restaurant? Did you bring the ingredients? Well, you guys don't have flour? It's really easy to make your own pizza crust. Like, what's the argument against cutting the pizza for the customer? I'm not saying they should cut it for you at the table, like a fucking 2-year-old or something like that, but after they make the pizza, they should go, and that's it. You can make the slices whatever size you want by cutting them up yourself. I don't want... The perfect size of a slice is you take a circle and divide it into 6 or 8 pieces. I don't need that. I don't need to make a custom slice. I've never eaten a piece of pizza in my life and been like, I wish this pizza was like shaped different. Like, it's crazy. You either like eat one more or eat one less, man. 6 or 8? Which is it? Well, it depends how hungry I am. I think it's the fact that you're arguing against the use of a pizza cutter is just bad faith to me. Sorry. Sorry. There you go. How hard is it to cut yourself? Harder than it would be for them to cut it for me, because all they would need is one pizza cutter to cut all the pizzas in the restaurant instead of giving every table forks and knives. But I guess maybe that's too smart for them. Do they cut your steak in Canada too? Yeah, if you go to a fancy restaurant, they do. If you're going to Longhorn, they just serve you the Minecraft. But yeah, if you're going to like a really nice place, usually they do cut it along the bias for you, and then maybe put a little of the shit from the pan in it too. They chew it for you. You literally smoke cigarettes. I mean, I'm sorry to use the nuke in every argument, but anytime in the UK they're like, that would be stupid. I'm like, well, you guys smoke cigarettes, so I'm sorry, you lose the argument. If you were rational people, you wouldn't do that. So can we just stop with the rigmarole and get the fucking pizza out there? I run this town, bitch. That was worth $250? And they hate weed? Is weed illegal in the United Kingdom? I thought for sure it would be legal, man. Streets like a jungle, so call the police. Following the urge, down to Greece, on holiday. I mean, melatonin being illegal is just insane. Also, I see British people in chat saying that's because it's hella bad for you, which is so funny. You want to be from California so bad, but... Anyway, you got a lot to learn about the world is all I'm trying to say. You got a lot to learn. But you're pretty chill. You got some great restaurants. Don't get me wrong. Why not, brother? Oh my god, we only got 5 minutes left? The stream went by so fast, man. I thought we had like an hour and a half left. It's so funny that this is like the kind of game I can get lost in. And like a game with real gameplay, I'm like, boring. Should I get into bullet journaling? It's kind of nice to keep you organized. My bullet journal has crazy vibes right now too. Because like the first 3 weeks of it are just to-do lists. And then during vacation, it became a place to write down my most basest, innermost thoughts in essay format. And then as soon as vacation ended, it just became a journal, or like a to-do list holder again. So like right halfway through this beast right here, it just turns into some fucking like Kafka shit. And then like... and then it's like... taking the recycling. I think it's kind of sick, though. I'm kind of attached to it. Huge. You don't set a reminder on your phone? You reminded me that hubris is the downfall of man. You know how yesterday I was bragging that I forgot to set my alarms, but I woke up before my alarms? You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans, man. Set my alarms last night, woke up 40 minutes late. Some demon must have broken into my bedroom and then fucking snoozed my alarms for me. Sack of shit. We tanked those though. Still got the ride in. You sacks, I forgot about that. You sacks of shit. I don't have to be kind to y'alls. No, she does wait. I don't have to be polite to yins. I'm gonna do it on your terms. Oh, legal lack. Oh, legal lack. That was kind of sick, right? I don't have to talk to yins politely. I don't have to talk to yins politely. You know what I was thinking that's crazy? If you were to tell me about some shit that happened in 2023, to me, it would feel like yesterday. But if you were gonna ask me, like, about some shit in 2027, I would be like, that shit's never gonna happen, man. Are you stupid? Why are you asking me about 2027? That's never gonna come to pass. That's so far away, it might as well not exist. But an equal distance in time ago might as well be yesterday. Kind of crazy to think about. I'm not ready for winter. I'm so fucking ready for fall, man. I'm sick of summer. I think I was having an okay time in summer. Then we went to like the UK and Norway. I was gonna say Northern Europe, but I didn't want people to crash out and be like, the UK's not Northern Europe. Regardless, it was nice. I was wearing a sweater like half the days. Then when we got home, it's like 28 Celsius, and I'm like, man, fuck this summer shit. Take me to fall, man. We need to go back to like 13 degrees Celsius weather year round. Fuck you. Sun goes down too early. That does piss me off. If they could invent like a summer where it's 12 degrees Celsius, but the sun still goes down at like 10:15, that would be sick. Because we get like super long nights here, because we're more north than you might expect given our mild climate. Sun, in like July, the sun comes up like before I wake up, like maybe 5 in the morning, and it goes down at like 10:30. But in the winter, oh, comes up at like 10 to 9 and goes down at like 3:30. Oh, brother. No, thank you. Or we could just get like another sun, like an infamous second sun or something like that. I don't know. Let's call this... the time flew by.